podcast where every week we take a different band, different artist, and we listen to one of the records. We get into the music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's all I have for the boring intros. So let's get into this. What are we doing this week, Jeff? Go.
Are we not doing our top 10 songs? Or are we
I forgot to do the top 10
I fucking
songs.
forgot to do them.
I forgot.
And I forgot to until we took our break.
Literally right now. So before we, what album are we doing today?
We're doing the Hives, Veni Vidi Vicious.
Veni Vidi Vicious. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to break all that down and have a good time. But before that, we're going to give our top 10 favorite Hives songs because we forgot to do it in the rankings. So let's get into this. What are your top 10? And then I'll do my top 10. What do you got? Go.
Gotcha. Going from 10 to 1. Supply and Demand from Triple V. Diabolic Scheme, which you thought was a stinker, whatever. From Tyrannosaurus Hives. Legalized Living, which you also thought was a stinker. From the Hives Forever, Forever the Hives. Main Offender from Triple V. Bogus Operandi, because that was the opening track. OCDOD, aka Idiot from Barely Legal. Smoke and Mirrors from Death of Randy Fitzsimmons. And then Walk Idiot Walk from Tyrannosaurus. And this shouldn't even be like this is what really did it for me. It's Hate to Say I Told You So. That's their best song.
I told you so. All right.
Not up for discussion. It's not. I don't want to fight because you're just wrong. So I don't want to do anything except just you right now adjust your things accordingly. Go ahead.
When I say you my top 10 today, you were so fucking mad.
So fucking mad. I didn't even have a top 10. Because it's kind of hard. These songs fucking just sound the same. But then when I saw that you didn't have Hate to Say I Told You So and like your top 5, I was like, nope.
But it is in my top 10.
Nope. Stupid. Just stupid.
So, all right.
Another stupid top 10 that you've produced.
Okay. Settle down. My number 10 is The King of Ass Kissing from Barely Legal. Number 9, Hate to Say I Told You So from this week. Number 8.
Fucking wild.
Number 8 is The Hives. The Introduce. I don't even know the full title. It's a long, stupid title. Or Introduce the Metric System in Time. There you go. Number 7 is Automatic Schmuck from Barely Legal. Number 6 is OCDOD from the Hives Forever, Forever the Hives. Number 5, Love and Plaster from Tyrannosaurus Hives. Killer fucking song. So fucking weird. There's not one song that sounds like Love and Plaster. Killer. Number 4, The Bomb from The Death of Randy Fitzsimmons. Number 3 is Blackjack from Barely Legal. I don't know how you put this as your stinker from Barely Legal, but this song is so fucking good. Number 2 is Main Offender from Veni Vidi Vicious. And my number 1 is AKA Idiot from Barely Legal. So there you go. My top 10 Hive songs. The right top 10, honestly. So
I don't think you've ever had a right top 10.
Well, I just gave you the right top 10.
Like even if we polled like the world, I don't think your top 10 would ever come out victorious in the battle of our top 10. It's like no, they wouldn't. No, they're always wrong. And this one was 100% fucking wrong.
Settle down. All right, so I have the better top 10. So let's get into Veni Vidi Vicious. Let's get into our origin story with this record. Let's get into first impressions, and then we'll get into the bangers, stinkers, if we got them.
Tinkers.
So what do you got? Origin story. Go.
Tinkers. I remember when the video first came out for Hate to Say I Told You So, and I was like, that's fucking cool. I like this. I like that song. I like everything about this. And then, the Columbia House got that CD fucking
Columbia House.
Right quick, baby. Those were the days, man. I don't know why people always shit on the Columbia House. They say, oh, it was a scam. Like, I don't think it was a scam. I think you paid, from what I remember, I think it was a subscription. You paid like $20 a month, and then the first like 2 CDs were full price at like a little bit inflated price. But then you got like 10 or 15 CDs for a penny after that every month. And I think if you didn't listen to a lot of music, then probably it was a bad deal. Mm-hmm. But like us as kids, like fuck yeah, dude, I'm gonna get so much music. Like I'm gonna get so many fucking CDs. I loved it. My mom let me have it for dinner like a year. Dude, just
so many CDs,
hundreds of CDs that I got. But that was cool. I don't know, but yeah, that's really where it was. was when Hate to Say I Told You So came out. And then when Tyrannosaurus Hives came out, I remember I was like, this kind of sounds like the same shit. I'm over this already. And then I remember I went back to Barely Legal, and I was like, like No Effects is better. Or like, Bouncy Cells are better. I don't really care. And then I forgot about the Hives until recently. until
So we
did
decided to do this. A few weeks ago, we decided to do the Hives.
I always put, I usually always put Hate to Say I Told You So on various like playlists, or I'm just like, damn, I'll listen to that song again, or watch the video because I love that video.
It's such a basic.
And I'll put
video.
that on.
I love it, but it's basic.
I mean, we'll get to it when we'll get to it when we get to it.
Well, that's something, dude. Those are words. So my origin story was the video for Hate to Say I Told You So. It was on MTV. Well, it was 2002 because the record came out like a year before, but it wasn't.
It wasn't big.
Yeah, a year or two later, then the video for Hate to Say I Told You So came out, and it was played constantly on MTV and VH1. I remember, so it was just all over the place. And yeah, it's a killer song. And then I heard May and Offender, and I just thought, damn, dude, this song is even better. And yeah, I listened to the record several times back in the day, but until this week, I hadn't listened to the Veni Vidi Vicious in over 20 years. So, but it's killer album, killer song. And that's my origin story, and that's kind of my first impressions too. Killer fucking album, killer band. So, you got anything else about the record?
No, I think we're done. Just rate it, review it, subscribe it,
All
everything.
Right.
You know.
So then let's get into the. Do we have any stinkers on this record?
No.
Yeah, I have no stinkers either. I don't think every song is a banger. Is a B.
It's not.
I got 7 bangers. And then 5, or was it 5? Yeah, 5 good songs. 5 solid songs. How many you got?
Okay. I have one beyond banger. Hate to Say I Told You So is a true fucking beyond banger. It's one of those songs that the pieces individually are kind of like just worthless, but it's such a fucking timestamp, and it really did help define the genre in the early 2000s. But then I have 2 other bangers, and then everything else I think is just like goddamn good. But even the 2 bangers, they could get knocked down to just like really damn good filler. And there's nothing wrong with really damn good filler.
No, there's not. Because I mean, in the end, there's not a lot to this band. They make a lot of the same songs over and over again, but there's nothing wrong with that, especially if it's good shit. It's all of the same good stuff over and over and over again. Yeah. Just fuzzed out guitars, a lot of distortion. Just really driving drum beat, and then a vocalist who, yeah, he's a good singer. It's fine, but he does a lot of weird, quirky, wacky shit that really kind of sets him apart from other singers and gives the band also more of its own identity, which is really cool too.
I mean, this band
I dig it.
Relies heavily on live performances, and even like Pele, he has said multiple times that he considers himself like a decent singer. Like he's good, he's fine.
Yeah.
But as a frontman, he's phenomenal. And we both agree. I agree. Like watching live performances, I don't think I've never seen the Hives, but watching live performances of the Hives, like god damn, dude. And it's not just him; they all get into it. And like the drummer is very much like that fucking dude in The Office who played the drums in the warehouse. Remember, he's so aggressive on it and pounding the drums and putting the sticks up really fucking high.
Yeah, the viral video before that. What was it? ZZ Top. I think they were playing ZZ Top.
Whatever name that dude is, whatever
I forgot
guy's
his
name that is, whatever that dude's name is it the same guy that's in that
viral video?
Yeah, but what is he's in the suit though?
Yeah, he's in a suit. He's in a suit in the video, in the viral video, and then he's in a suit in The Office too. That was the whole thing.
No,
because
I'm thinking a different thing then.
Because it was a cover band.
No, there's another thing where he's in like a suit, like a Yo Gabba Gabba suit.
No, that's something completely different.
But he plays the same as that guy.
It's the same idea.
It's hard. Yeah.
But the guy in
the same guy.
The guy in the Yo Gabba Gabba suit was playing like fucking Slipknot or like fucking double bass, super fucking metal shit. But the guy
hitting him hard and putting it up and putting a show on. But say it's just a drummer being a showman, hitting things way too fucking hard, being way too aggressive. And that's what this band does. And the guitarists, even though there's 2 guitarists and they play the same fucking thing, and there's never really any nuance to anything, they get into it, dude. They're just like going back and forth, and they don't like run or jump or anything like that, but they're just like head banging and the entire time. And I watched a lot of live performance, like one-offs, like we did the one song or whatever. But then I watched like a couple, and I kind of skipped around a little bit, but watched like performances like from front to back. It's like, God damn, dude, from the first song to the last song, they just never stop moving. And at no point are they just standing still on stage. And they'll do a little like harm part, and they'll run around and go do something else. It's just like, how the fuck do you even keep track of each other?
I dig it.
And the singer, my God, dude, he just never shuts the fuck up.
But it's not annoying.
And there's always parts.
It's not annoying.
No, it's never annoying. And it's very much like Adam from Taking Back Sunday, like just like preachy, right? Preachy,
Yeah.
not annoying, and you're trying so hard to get the crowd involved in a way that's not just like clap. When I clap, you clap. When I say this, you say this. It's more like, all right, I'm going to increase, and then you're going to match it, and then go above, and then I'm going to match that and go above. It's like a I don't know, like a real push and pull with the audience. Good audience participation.
Yeah, and like we said on the rankings, they've never stopped. I mean, their newest record that came out a couple months ago is just as heavy, intense, and fun and weird and quirky as this album is, Veni Vidi Vicious. They've just never lost the kind of Hives intensity that they had 25 years ago. It's crazy. Crazy. Very few bands have been this consistently energetic and consistently good. They're fucking killer. They're just absolutely killer.
I really can't think of like any like the big bands that were this energetic to begin with. Because like them playing I Hate to Say I Told You So back then versus like 25 years later, they've almost like gotten more energetic because they know they're old and they know they have to put on a show and they know their entire career is based off of their live performances. So you can watch them playing like Howard Stern, like, 15 years after the Veni Vidi Vicious album came out, and they're more crazy. They're crazier.
I like it. And I think they're also one of those bands that have always had a uniform, but for whatever reason, I never thought it was lame. I always thought it was kind of cool. Like it fits the band with the black slacks, the black shirt, the white tie, or like a variation of that. And it's always very uniformed. It's very much simple, and I dig it. Like it could come off as very cheap and cheesy, but for whatever reason with the Hives, because their music and their songs are so much fun, they get away with it. And they've done this for over 25 years.
It's all deliberately goofy, right? And none of their music and the lyrics for this whole record are pretty much worthless.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that's what they're supposed to be. This is not supposed to be like this thing where you go into it and you pick it apart and dissect it. It's supposed to just be like, hey, let's go see the Hives play because it's going to be fucking fun. We're going to have a great time. And afterwards, we're going to go party. Like that's what this is supposed to be. And the uniforms match that. And then kind of circling back to when I mentioned about the, I think I said the animals earlier, right? About House of the Rising Sun. And the rankings about Hate to Say I Told You So. Yeah. And you're like, oh, it's kind of basic. And that's the point of it. That's the point of all of it. And Hate to Say I Told You So in the video, like their whole aesthetic and their whole shtick, it's like the animals. Like House of the Rising Sun was one of the earliest, if not the first music video ever. And they're all wearing the same uniforms. And it's kind of weird panning. And he stares right into the fucking camera, just like Pele does. He stares right into the camera. And he's not fucking shy at all. And he's not a super attractive dude, right? And maybe you can admit when some frontmen are oh, he's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's just a normal looking guy. There's nothing extraordinary about him.
There's nothing about this band that oozes any sort of sex appeal. If you go back to the Strokes, okay, yeah, as much as I don't really care for the Strokes, Julian Casablancas, he had that look. He had that kind of
Dude, they all did.
Kind of had that.
They smoke cigarettes cool. They dress cool. Their hair is cool.
But the Hives just don't have that. These are a bunch of Swedish dudes from what's the city? It's like
Fagerston, I think it's called,
or something like that.
I only remember because the word "fag" was in the beginning part of that thing, and I laughed. And come on, Swedes!
And also, could we be?
I'm too immature for that.
Yeah, I know we're way too immature. But yeah, these guys aren't the most conventionally attractive dudes, and that's fine. You don't need to be, and they've they've proven that like they could just still put out killer fucking music. They don't have to rely on their looks or their style or their perception in the media. Like going back to the Strokes too.
Anything.
Like going back to the Strokes too. Like they were known as like the smokers, the drinkers, the partiers, whatever, dude, bro. But the Hives, no, they were just one of the bands at the time, and they just were straight up fun. They were like the Andrew WK of like indie garage rock. That's what they were.
Yeah.
So they had a uniform just like Andrew WK did, not as like dirty, but just fucking uniform and just doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, they did the same shit over and over again. They admitted they did the same shit over and over again. Whenever they got called out for like that's what we like to play. Okay, that's
the best thing too. They just did whatever the fuck they wanted, and as kind of silly as the lyrics are on this record, a lot of the lyrics do touch upon like, yeah, we're not gonna sell out, we're not gonna become normies in society. We're just gonna do whatever we want and have a good time doing it, and that's it. Like I just that's just cool, man.
That's all there is to it. That's all you got to do. That's all I need.
And they do it well. They do it really, really well. So,
good.
That's
it. We're done.
Yeah, we're all done. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. Well, this is fun.
This is fucking fun. This better be Hives related.
No, it's not. It's not. But anyway.
I just want to know how the fuck Hate to Say I Told You So is not the biggest banger for you on this record.
Actually
go ahead and try.
So that is your number one banger. My number one so it's my number 3. Hate to Say I Told You So is my number 3.
That's
I still think it's a killer song. I think it's one of the few songs on the record that has its kind of that doesn't just follow a formula. Like there's a lot of really cool parts, a lot of cool transitions between different parts that a lot of this record lacks, because a lot of this record is just let's just drive the song forward. Let's have like one little riff and just base everything around that riff. But there's a lot of cool drum parts on Hate to Say I Told You So. There's a lot of cool, like I said, transitions.
Are we getting into Hate to Say I Told You So right now? Or are we doing your stupid fucking 1 and 2 and then getting back to it?
No, because it's your number 1, so that's why I'm getting into it.
So, like, the only reason why we're doing this podcast is because of Hate to Say I Told You So. That's why we're even talking about this. The only reason why the Hives were even allowed to progress 7 records deep is because of Hate to Say I Told You So. Like this should be a non-issue. Like we shouldn't be arguing about what the number 1 is. It should be degrees of like 2 and 3. Like it's absolutely asinine. Okay, it's asinine.
There you go.
Radio that you would think otherwise. This is it. This is the bee's knees. This is the Hive. This is the defining song for the Hives. You can condense all of their music because it's all pretty much the same. You can condense it all down to one song, and it's like universally objective that it's this song.
Yeah, I would.
And I don't make the rules.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
No, you don't.
But I still don't think it's the best song on the record. Yeah, it's their most identifiable. It's the one song that put them on the map and that everybody knows the Hives for. And it's still an incredible song. And yes, it is the song that led us to doing this record on the podcast this week. But it's still not the best.
It's by far the best.
I don't think it's the best. I think it's third best.
It's their best, and also like their second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth best. Like there's actually they don't even have a song that even comes close to touching like the allure to this. This is what every kid's fucking dream is. Every kid that picks up a guitar or joins a band, they dream to just do something like this, to write something so fucking basic, so stupid and over the top and so just pitiful, so pathetic. But so fun. Like anybody who fucking wants to like play in a punk band or a rock band in general, they want to write this song. And it's fun to play. It's fun to sing along to. The riff patterns, it's a tried and true riff pattern.
It's so basic.
It's the same.
Everything about
it's the same riff pattern as so many songs. Fucking, when you get there, Journey to the End of the East Bay, same fucking pattern, same shapes. It's basic, but my fucking God! When they first brought this song to their producer, he thought the song sucked. He thought it was a boring, sweet as ZZ Top ripoff. He thought it was shite. But like, come on, dude! And when the bass part gets its turn to do 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 do, and it's just the bass part, like, it's just cool. It's just fucking cool. It oozes cool, man. And you mentioned like the Strokes earlier. Where like, yes, they looked cool, but they never played this cool.
No,
they never played this cool. I love that Strokes record. This is it, right?
It's because they just the Hives played with such ferocity,
right?
With an F, where it's just they're hit. It's all downstrokes, like it's all downstrokes, but you could just tell they're hitting those downstrokes so hard, which the Strokes did. But the Strokes were like do. It's like let's lightly touch the strings as lightly as we can. Let's touch those strings, but the Hives are the complete opposite of that. And it's just the intensity comes through. And yes, this band is not a heavy fucking band in the least, but they come off as fucking aggressive because of just how hard they hit their instruments, drums, guitars, bass, all that fuzz thrown in. It's killer. It's absolutely.
Did you watch the videos for these songs?
I only watched the video for "Told You So." I hate to say I told you so.
Okay, that's the only one that matters anyway.
But
the other two are whatever.
In the end, it's a very basic video. They're all black, white ties, and they're just playing
cool
in a
parts
white room.
to it.
Yeah, there are cool parts, and like the zooming of Pele's head going like up, like back in a very 60s, very
again.
Scooby-Doo.
Have you ever seen the video for House of the Rising Sun? Like
I haven't. No.
The official video.
No.
If I can make a mental note to remind you, it does remind me a lot of this video too. Just like the way it's shot, the room that they're in, like how it just pans to every individual member. It's very House of Rising Sun, which is like arguably one of the earliest, best, most greatest garage rock psych songs of all time.
It's a great song.
It's fucking phenomenal. But the video's so cool because like a couple of my favorite parts in the video, like when they do that part when the bassist comes in and everyone else like stops playing. They don't just stop playing, but they're like suspended in whatever animation they were already in, right? So like the lead guitarist is like jumping for some reason because the song requires like punk jumps. So he's like midair for the entirety of that bass part. And then they don't miss a beat when they come right back in it and they jump down, the whole band gets back in. And the little fucking circular like psychedelic 60s, 50s face.
Very 60s thing.
God damn, this is such a good video. It's just so stupid. I remember, like, as a kid, I was thinking, like, what the fuck is this? This is so weird. Like, why is this? This is the best punk thing I've ever heard in my life, right? You were like, fucking, what, 12, 13 years old here? Like, 13 years old?
Damn, okay, so when this song came out, was it 2002 or did it come out? No, it came out in 2002. The video did.
The video came out.
So we were 15?
The video was already out. It just didn't get popular until they released the combination album.
Did we get into it when we were? Then we had to have gotten into it when we were 15. Because in 2002 we were 15.
15. That was
sophomore year. Yeah.
No, because I was at my dad's house more than I was at my mom's house, and I had this CD when I was still at my mom's house more often. So it had to have been.
Yeah, I feel like I was younger too, but when you do the math, like it does. I mean, if the video became popular in 2002, then we were 15.
I don't think the video came out in 2002. I think they made the video. It didn't get popular until.
So what am I thinking with 2002 then?
Because they had the first record and then the second record, this one that came out in 2000.
Yeah,
and then it wasn't that popular, and then they released the third record, which is
like the compilation, yeah,
and that blew up in 2001.
Maybe that's maybe then the video came from that compilation, and then eventually
I think the video was already out, but like it was only played every once in a while, whatever it was. And then when the compilation blew up, because it blew up in the UK first, and then traveled over here,
yeah,
and then everyone's like, "Oh, wait a second, we already have this video going on," and then that's when it, I don't know, came out.
So maybe even still. Between the years of 13 and 15 years old.
I just remember it blew my fucking mind. It really did. In like the early days of me, just, playing guitar, wanted to be in a punk band, just wanted to just jam like this. Like I was like, dude, this is it. Like this is peak right now. Like I enjoyed, Van Halen, and my mom loved Van Halen. Eruption was an early, motivator for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just wanted to do this. I just wanted to jam.
Yeah.
I just wanted to jam with the buds and
Basic
stick
riffs.
around, and then go skate after. That's it. Fuck, this song's so good. Dude.
So lyrically on this one, it's just about doing what he wants, not caring what others say, So, free will, dude. Free
That's
will.
free will, dude.
That's free will,
Free
dude.
will. What do you say? Free will, Chad? Free will.
There was always the
He
big
said free-
the big bit on Dudesy.
But like he'd say like free will Sasso or something
no,
like
he would
that.
just say free will Sasso.
Free will Sasso.
Free will Sasso.
Yeah,
That's just what he would say.
Yeah.
When he was talking about AI. Yeah.
Good.
Because we got free will, dude. And then Chad would say,
Yeah, free
no,
will,
you
dude.
don't have free will. Nobody has free will. And there's like, well, I don't know that, dude. I got free will because I'm doing this right now. And that's called free will, dude.
And then he would do something annoying. He said, look, I'm sticking my hand in your face, dude. That's free will. Should I not do that
I don't
anymore?
know that, dude. Well,
And Chad was like, well, actually, you're predetermined to do that to me. He said, okay, what if I stop there, dude? He said, well, you predetermined. Hold on there, dude.
so obnoxious.
they're both equally obnoxious and like they're back and forth to that. Fucking
Oh, I miss
Chad.
Dudesy so much. Free will Sasso, yeah.
Good.
So that's so stupid. Free will Sasso.
Free will Sasso.
All right. So, do we have anything else on Hate to Say I Told You So? All right.
No, sir.
All right. So my biggest banger, Main Offender. Why do you hate this song so much? I don't get it.
It's not a. Oh man. Do
Aw,
you ever like
man.
pour a beer in like the back of the
I've
beer,
poured a
like
beer,
it'll
yeah.
the liquid on there, dude. The liquid will come on the top of like there and it'll go all the way down to the
Yeah,
bottom
it's
of like the
annoying
butt
as
of the beer, and then it drips.
Yeah.
It doesn't like cascade like a waterfall, but it, 2, 3, 4, 5 drips.
A little
It's just
too many
gonna be
drips.
fucking
a
annoying.
little too many drips.
Any more than like one drip is annoying.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. And then you pour it too fast and oh cool, got a foamy beer. Like beer's dumb. All right. Anyway, it's not that I don't like Main Offender. I just think that you're stupid for not having Hate to Say I Told You So as the biggest banger here. Main Offender is good. That is my 2B.
I like this song so much because everything sounds so blown out, but intentionally blown out. Like they're just trying to be annoying, trying to be obnoxious. You listen to the guitars, the vocals, like everything is just
I
like
Told You So.
what?
They did that on Hate to Say I Told You So.
But not
The
like they
better.
did on Main Offender. Not like on Main.
Dude, they literally repeated the same riff for fucking 3 minutes.
Dude, they've repeated the same riff on every song on this record. So we're just splitting hairs here.
We can split hairs in every other song except for Hate to Say I Told You So.
But Main
That's
Offender,
non-negotiable.
Main Offender is so fucking blown out, but in the best way. And that squeal that he does it a few times throughout their career. But the wow me, I can't even. I mean, it's just so difficult to get that high.
And it's not like a wow. It's more like a
Yeah, it's
like
like a
a- like a-
squeak.
yeah. It's a, yeah, squeak, a
It's
squeak.
so annoying.
But those little guitar bends that go on the
Yeah.
like those little things too that go through this, like it's a more nuanced song than Hate to Say I Told You So for sure.
But then the riff,
Which is why I
but
don't
the-
think it's as good.
But the riff isn't though. The riff is like bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, ba, bam. It's just it's not as fast. The tempo's slower. It's a little bit heavier, and I don't know. It's a little bit groovier than Hate to Say I Told You So. Because Hate to Say I
Yeah.
Told You So is like do do gat do do gat do do gat.
This is a song.
And this is-
Hate to Say I Told You So was just like the most punk thing they could that's their most punk song they've ever done.
No,
This is like a
on the
song.
album
They tried to
the
write a
album,
song here.
Maybe.
Hate to Say I Told You So is the most punk song they've ever done. It's driving through. They don't church up anything. They don't change any of the riff pattern. They don't do anything. And the bridge there is just, how about the guitars just don't play and then the bass just plays.
But I
But
like
what are they going to play? Same fucking riff. Like that's the most punk thing they've ever fucking done. That's your best song. I just no, sorry. End of podcast.
But yeah, Main Offender. I think this is a killer song. I was so shocked when I heard this as a kid, as a teenager. I thought, what is his like? What is going on with that voice? I was kind of, I don't want to say blown away, but I was just so shocked by what I was hearing, that squeal could come out of a man and it still be acceptable in a song. It fucking works.
This is one of the CDs that when I had as a kid, I would stop it after Hate to Say I Told You So. Like consistently, I would just turn it off.
So you get halfway through it and just that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You finish
And, like,
one side of the CD and not flip it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. And like that's not stupid at all. Like that's silly. The best song is Hate to Say I Told You So, and the second best song is Main Offender, which are both very, very top heavy. And everything else this band has ever done sounds just like those two, or some like iteration of those two songs. So that's not unreasonable. Plus, I had a lot of music to listen to. I couldn't just listen to fucking Corns and your Limp Bizkits and do some 41s all the time.
But you had to go listen to fucking Strokes, right? You fucking love the Strokes.
Love the Strokes.
Claim to love the Strokes.
You know what's funny is that
the
din 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 and then
yeah,
it's the same drum beat to the DuckTales.
Is it
right? Life is like a hurricane.
Wait, are you only bringing this up because we did Panic at the Disco last week and he did the DuckTales theme song? Brendan Urie did.
Yeah.
God, the song.
We can talk about Panic again if you want.
I just want to talk about that. So Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco did the DuckTales theme song on Jimmy Fallon's late night show, and the song was fucking good. Yeah, the Roots were the band, and Brendan Urie fucking nailed it. Just fucking nailed it. But watching him perform it was one of the most obnoxious. And
why? He's a theatrical performer.
I know, he's just way too over the top. I can't stand him. I can't stand it.
That's fucking bullshit, though. Because if you saw like Mel Brooks do the same thing 20 years ago and put on his song and dance, you think, "Oh my God, Mel Brooks! Look at him, he's so fucking good."
But let's just,
bullshit.
First of all, Mel Brooks wouldn't do something like that. But let's just say he were to do something like that, it would be done in jest. Like it would be to make fun of it. Like Brendan Urie's so into himself. He's not self-aware whatsoever. So
he
it makes
knows
it even
stupid. He knows it's silly. Broadway's silly, of course. Dude, it's in fuck no.
And speaking. Okay. Here's another which I forgot to bring up, which I really wanted to bring up on last week's episode.
Bring it up.
So with Brendan Urie, I read this thing and it made me so mad, and it would have made me so mad at the time too. But when the band first started out, he was a server or some shit like that at some random restaurant out in Vegas, and he would make extra tips by singing to the people at whatever tables he was waiting. And that
why not?
I would want to tip him less. I don't want a server coming up and singing at my table. Oh, that's so annoying, and it's so self-indulgent. Fuck that. I hate that shit so much.
You gotta reel it in a little bit.
No.
So here's what probably happened there. Instead of just like him walking up, "Hey man, can I sing for $5?"
Of course, it's not like that.
What happens is someone like him, they put him in a specific area, and he's just known as like the server that can sing, and people now go sit in his section.
That's
and
just
they say, "Hey."
obnoxious.
How is it obnoxious? That's like going to a Mexican restaurant and having like the people come and play La Bamba for you fucking people. Like, "Oh, here's $5, dude." That's exactly what's happening. There's no difference there. And if you don't want to hear him sing, don't fucking sit in his section. So when you go and sit down, like, "Oh, no, let's go sit over here. Oh, that guy's singing. Let's go sit next to him," and then fucking complain about it. That's the type of person you would be.
Except I wouldn't sit in that section. That's the thing.
Except you would, and you'd cry about it.
The fact that he would have to have his own, have to have his own section so he could perform and be so self-indulgent. Dude, don't stop trying to defend Brendan Urie.
When did just like enjoying what you do become self-indulgent?
Because when he does it, it is self-indulgent.
Like Tony Hawk, he's the most fucking self-indulgent skateboarder I've ever seen. All he fucking does is skateboard and talk about skateboarding. Like when did becoming or when did like enjoying what you do for a living become self-indulgent?
Is too over the top. He's too much. Like there's always a line between too much and the perfect amount, and Brendan Urie has never been that perfect amount. He's always
just say it's because I don't like that specific. Again, we're going back to the Panic at the Disco thing. You don't like that specific thing, therefore you hate it. Tony Hawk literally is not a person outside of skateboarding. Hold on there, dude. You're not listening. You're just rubbing your face and you're not listening. Tony Hawk does not exist as a person outside of skateboarding. Do you know anything about Tony Hawk that has nothing to do with skateboarding?
Yeah.
Of course you don't. No, you don't. Don't even lie.
I just said I did.
Pretend. Okay, here we go. You don't. So Tony Hawk only exists in the realm of skateboarding, but you like skateboarding, therefore you give Tony Hawk a pass. You don't like musical theater. You don't like theater, and Brendan Urie's entire personality is theater, therefore you don't like him. And that's fine. You don't have to like him, but don't call him self-indulgent for doing something that he likes to do and doing it well. That's just silly boy talk.
No, it's like going to work someplace, and you just
that you love.
No, you like working at. You think working at a restaurant is what Brendan Urie wanted to do?
I fucking loved working at Dave & Buster's. It's like the best job I ever had.
Then if Brendan Urie loved that job, then he would have stayed there. He wouldn't have become, a fucking singer or
you gotta pay bills, baby girl.
You can pay bills being a server. You guys do it. A lot of people do.
I don't do it anymore. I actually did pay less bills not being a server now. Servers make more money than I fucking do.
But you know what I'm trying to say here. But it's not like
no, you just don't like theater, and you're bashing a guy who's like doing what he loves for a living. Not necessarily anymore, because he's definitely up his own ass now. But in the first 10, 15 years of his career,
he was 18
like no.
years old too. Yes. Anyway, let's get back to the Hives.
You can't just bash someone for doing what they love.
I just fucking did.
Like, he's indulgent. But like everybody else, dude, that's silly boy talk. You're being pretentious right now. You're being Skip right now.
I don't make the
You're
rules.
being Skip as fuck right now.
No.
You're being saff.
No. All right,
that's a Skip.
So let's get back into the Hives. So your 2B was Main Offender. Then we're good with that.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 2 is the Hives introduced the metric system in time.
This is not a banger, bro. Like, I don't know what you're thinking here.
Why?
Because it's generic. There's nothing
Everything
defining
about this record
song.
is generic. What's
yeah,
wrong with that?
That's why I didn't list anything as a Beyond banger, except for Hate to Say I Told You So. But I gave a pass to Main Offender because it is catchy, and I gave a pass to Supply and Demand because it is catchy. Everything else, like, no, they're a dime a dozen.
Okay,
still good.
Yeah, still a good song. So let's get into that. That's fine. So I mean, okay. So with that, what's
your favorite part of an introduced metric system?
With that thought in mind, it's just like, then why do we even continue this episode? Because if the best thing they've done is Hate to Say I Told You So and Main Offender, let's finish this up. Let's end it, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have any other notes.
I have so little notes. I have so little
like,
notes about this.
You threatened me with that, but like my notes are pretty much done. Like I don't have a lot. I wrote a little bit of notes on like the music videos, but like that's about it.
I know. That's another. I mean, once again, this band. There's like nothing written about any of these records, really about any of these songs on any of their anything. The band put on great performances, but there's no like backstage antics. There's nothing extracurricular to talk about. There's just nothing about this band. They're just consistently good.
During the rankings, I was bringing up like controversies based off of one song in 2013 from the Boston Marathon bombings, because I don't have a lot of notes. Mm-hmm. Right? There really just isn't a lot here.
There's really not.
And like the only reason I put Supply and Demand as like a banger for me is because they add some like space sounds here, and they didn't add any space sounds to any of the other songs. There's a little bit of space sounds there. That was fun. Yeah. It's cool to hear space sounds on like garage rock. But that's really it. Like I don't have anything negative to say about this record. I really don't. And even like all the songs sound the same. That's not like a negative thing. No. I don't. Sometimes I don't mind that. Sometimes a lot of cool bands that I want to go see live at a Warped Tour, a lot of their songs sound the fucking same, but they're fun, and I like to have fun, and I like to have fun with other people. And the Hives they fit that fucking mold just absolutely perfectly.
You're right. Yeah, and I mean, I do like how the drummer does. He just like sometimes he'll just fucking go crazy and just do like really super loud bombastic shit, like big heavy crashes, splashes, just fucking going it's going fucking crazy. No real groove, just fucking driving a song so fast, just going for it. And that's what was so fun about the introduce the metric system, because it's just kind of that. It's just so straightforward. It's 2 minutes 6 seconds long. It just fucking drives the point home. And I like the punk stuff a lot. Like I like Barely Legal a lot. I love that album. I really, really like that album. And this is just kind of reminiscent of their first record too. And I dig it, man. I don't know.
I think you're more of like almost like a purist. You like, if it sounds like punk, then I like it. But like, Hate to Say I Told You So is more punk at heart than anything they've ever done. But it's not that fast.
Once again,
so therefore you don't like it.
Hate to Say I Told You So is still my 3 banger. It's my 3B.
Yeah, but you're 9B overall. Like fucking just absolutely
9B?
retarded.
What?
Yeah, you put Hate to Say I Told You So ranked 9.
My top 10.
Your top 10.
Yeah.
That's your 9B right there. That's stupid.
But anyway, we're really splitting hairs. Should we actually end this episode? Should we wrap it up?
I honestly don't have a lot of other notes here.
I don't either. Because I don't know what else. Because lyrically, it's like a third of the songs are about, fuck the haters, fuck people telling you what to do. I'm going to do whatever I want. Or not even third, just this is what the album's about. It's about that. Screw what people have to say about you. Fuck the normies. I'm gonna do whatever I want. There's a little bit of like heartbreak kind of songs on here, but otherwise that's really about it. Yeah, like it's really just about like we'll do whatever we want and we don't care. We're just gonna have fun. That's really what this record is.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of notes for this. I did learn something new this week, though. I guess it's relevant somewhat. But I was just looking at like Sweden's best or highest selling artists of all time, right? Mm. And then I didn't know Eagle Eye Cherry was Swedish.
I thought they were from Arizona.
And B, I didn't know Eagle Eye Cherry was just the guy. Like the guy's name is Eagle Eye Cherry. Like that's his fucking name.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm thinking of the Gin Blossoms, not Eagle Eye Cherry.
Oh yeah, totally. Save tonight is Eagle. Save tonight, tomorrow I'll be gone. Yeah. But did you know he's Swedish?
I had no idea. Yeah, no idea.
Did you know his fucking name is Eagle Eye Cherry?
How would I know? Of course not. But wait, so he's the most successful? No, ABBA.
No,
ABBA
no. Yeah, ABBA's the most successful. But he was just the one that was like, holy fuck, I didn't know that.
Even like Aqua is probably more popular than the Hives, right? I would imagine Aqua have sold more records, or singles at least, than the Hives, right?
Would they?
I mean, come on, Barbie Girl, just that single alone.
They weren't on the list of highest selling.
Come on, the Hives have outsold Aqua. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but the Aqua's not from Sweden.
Yes, they are. They're Sweden. Yeah. Wait, yeah, right? No, they're Swedish.
No, because they weren't on the list of ones that I saw that were the most popular or the highest selling. And Eagle Eye Cherry was like the last. So there's no way that Aqua sold less than whatever Eagle Eye Cherry sold for one fucking song.
Danish, Norwegian.
Oh, from Denmark.
Yeah.
Same fucking thing.
It's all, yeah, it really is all the same thing.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah, Danish, Norwegian, Eurodance. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, it's the same area. And then
have you heard the conspiracy theories that I think it's Denmark that Denmark doesn't actually exist? It's not actually there.
Kind of like how North Dakota doesn't actually exist, like that.
It's funny too, because like my dad's side of the family's from South Dakota, but they never talked about North Dakota.
Doesn't exist. There you go.
I think it's it might be definitely not Sweden. It might be Denmark. I don't know. One of those ones.
It can't be Sweden because Sweden has ABBA. Got to exist.
True. That is true.
Oh, yeah. So stupid. So stupid.
Yeah, I think that was it for my notes. The Eagle Eye Cherry thing kind of shocked me.
Yeah, I had no idea that guy was Swedish or band, whatever they are.
He's a guy. His name is Eagle Eye Cherry.
That is such a dumb name,
dude. Hold on, dude. That's a fucking dope name.
I mean, unless you're Native American, like you're part of like fucking the Navajo tribe or you're an Apache.
Fuck that. That's a good name for anybody. Would you rather be called, my name's Tyler, or you can call me Eagle Eye Cherry?
No, I like my name. Fuck it. I like my name.
Yeah, you would. That's why you fucking, I'm not even going to go into it. Your basic bitch ass name.
Jeff Hutton over here. Talk about basic.
That's why I just said I would rather be Eagle Eye Cherry. Absolutely.
All right, so dude, we're just ranting here. We're just ranting.
You know, my name was almost Rock.
No, what's
like
Rock Hudson?
Yeah, Rock Hudson.
Fuck off.
Yeah, my dad loved Rock Hudson. My mom loved Rock Hudson, but she was like, "No, he's gonna get made fun of as a kid." And like now, I think, dude, if my name was Rock, fuck, that'd be so sick.
I mean, I think you would rock that name, yeah. Get it, but yeah, kids would make fun of you for sure.
That would change my whole person, especially growing up like a fucking uber Mexican here we get too. Like, what the fuck is your name, Rock? Like, ¿cómo te llamas, Rock? Like, no, dude.
Wait, how do you say rock in Spanish? Is that how you say it?
Piedra.
So that's what people will call you.
Yeah. One of my when high school, like early in high school, late middle school, when acne first started coming on, one of my friends' uncles used to call me Cara de Piedra, like rock face.
Oh my god.
Mexicans are brutal, dude. They don't give a fuck.
They're fucking gnarly.
They call them as they see them. That's all they can do.
Hey, I was gonna say the name fits, but your acting wasn't that bad back then.
It was it was bad in like certain areas.
Yeah, your acting.
I remember
bad.
I remember at one point too, there was a guy that sat behind me in drama, Trent Sheridan, I think his name was, but he got Accutane, and I remember his acting cleared up like fucking after like overnight. And I remember telling my dad like, dude, please like give me Accutane. He's like, no, like no. And then I remember like later on, because I think he joined the military or something happened, but like he developed like some fucking health problems or something happened later on. And then I saw a picture of him, and like it all came back full force, and he looked worse than he ever did. And I was like, oh fuck, man, thank God I didn't do that. I don't know if it's because of the Accutane or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was very glad I didn't.
Yeah, it fucks you up, especially your liver. Fucks up your liver so bad.
I think anything like superficial when prescription is involved, that's not to do with like your health. It's probably like not a good idea.
Yeah.
And like I don't have scabies or nothing. You probably need a prescription for scabies, right?
No, I don't. No, it's all topical, so I don't think you need a prescription for it.
Fucking hell.
I mean, topical stuff you can get a prescription, but I don't think you need it for scabies. No. Scabies are so gross.
They're so gross.
Burrows in your skin. Fuck that.
That's nasty.
All right, so fuck. Too many tangents.
That's it, dude. We're done. We're done with the Hive. We have nothing else to say about the Hive.
Yeah.
Couldn't even last an hour.
Couldn't even do an hour.
Couldn't even fucking do an hour.
So let's wrap it up. Final thoughts on the band. Rate the record based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect band. 3 is a perfect album. 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to. Don't do that. 1 is a good album, but give it a shot. And 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. What do you got? Go.
I literally have nothing negative to say about this band. I think this band they do no wrong. They do no wrong. And like, yeah, you'd be like, well, the other songs sound the same. That's by design. That's by design. That's what they like to do. They enjoy doing it. They made a fucking better career than probably anyone that's saying, "Oh, those all sound the same," has ever made. So they're doing something right there, and they're not Brendan Urie about it. They're not pretentious about it.
They're not.
They understand
They're
what they're
self-aware.
doing. They love doing it, and when people call them out, they say, "Well, yeah."
Oh,
Have you not heard? Have you not heard all of our records? Yes, they sound the same, because that's what we like to play. It's like in Joe Dirt when the Native American dude in Joe Dirt kicking Wayne, David Spade asked him like, "Do you have any like the good stuff?" So he's like, what do you have? Like, you have the Black Cats, you have the Kitty Chase, the Husker Do's, the
Husker Don'ts. Yeah,
Husker Don'ts. And he's like, "No, I just have Snakes and Sparklers." And Joe Dirt's like, "Well, why do you only have that?" He's like, "That's all I like."
There you go. Simple. That's the Hives. That's the Hives.
And I think that's like the fucking Hives. It's like, why don't you do this? This is we like this.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. But I don't see how you could. I like this is a B band. Like, this is a B tier band. Like,
Yes.
like they do no wrong. I'm excited to see them, but I put them in the same category as like MXPX, any other B tier bands. Guys that just do the same thing over and over and over, and like, it sounds good and it's fun and it's catchy and I have a good time watching it. Nothing more than that.
Nothing more. Okay, good.
I don't know. What would I give this? Like a 2? Like a 2? No, a 2. This is a 2. This is a 2. Yeah, this is a 2. This is 2.
Fair.
That's 2. It's 2.
All right. So yeah, my final thoughts. They're not breaking boundaries. They're not doing anything crazy unique. They're just sticking to what they do well, and they consistently have done that for over 25 years, almost 30 years now. You know, like we've talked about, their last 2 records, 2023, 2025, killer fucking records. How do you still have that same intensity? You know, it's wild. And this record, the tone of it all is just so fuzzy, distorted, blown out at moments, but appropriately blown out. I think it's an absolutely killer record. It's nothing deep. It's nothing crazy. It's 27 minutes long. 27 minutes long.
Perfect.
12 songs. Yeah, it's killer front to back. But you know, I'll give it a 2 out of 3 as well. I will consistently go back to this. I'll get it on vinyl. Once again, it's nothing, not breaking any, you know, records or boundaries or anything like that. It's just consistently good, a consistently good B tier band, better than MXPX. I will say that.
Easy, Tiger. Easy. I don't want to get into a big thing
MXPX
here.
B-, the Hives B. So, you know.
Okay.
That's fair, right? Skip wouldn't agree. Friend of the pod, Skip wouldn't agree. He's going to have a meltdown when he hears, well, actually, he's going to push his glasses up. Actually, the Hives have done this, and that, and they're actually A+ tier and not B or B- tier. That'll be Skip. But he'll say it with a Brummy accent, which I'm not going to try to impersonate. But
should do it.
Well, no, I'd rather not. So anyway, is that all we have?
That's it.
All right.
That's all.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars if you're watching on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. And that's all we have for this episode. So that's it. That's all.